because his bolt is, you know, like 800 range and has a mini stun. Obviously, the Hellbringer ult is the usual one you see. Pharaoh ult is another good one. Silencer, Vindicator, excuse me. By the way, we actually forget about that for right now. We see MSI coming here, stacking 3 people in the forest of the Legion side. And you're probably going to see an Andromeda into a Magma Stun, or ideally Magma Stuns first, but he may not be able to reach it. So you're looking at Andromeda, Magnus, and then Valk. You really need to be careful here, Slither, or whoever else comes down. They're probably going to try and pick off Tempest. Like I said, that roaming Andromeda, it's so hard to play a jungle. There's the ward. It's going to give you Rune Sight, and it's going to despawn up there. And they place the ward behind the tower so they can tower dive much easier. That's huge. Here we go. Andromeda stuns in. Magus can get the stun. No, he's not. He's going to get creep blocked. Valk's going to have to blow our arrow here. Slither dodging the arrow. Magnus misses the stun. They're going to have to be careful here. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, Andrew does get another stun. I'm sorry. I completely missed that. And Slither is going to go down.
Dead.
Fuji Apples, this is why you do not pick your first skill until you know what's about to happen. Although it looks like he is going to get the kill on Magnus. Great body blocking by Fuji Apples, yeah. Really, really good play there. I really don't like picking your first skill. I think if he had stun, he might have been able to save Slither, but at the same point in time, he got the kill on Magnus, which is huge as well. So, you know, it worked out. It played out pretty well. Chu here in middle. I believe, did he elect to actually... Yes, he elected to not get a second Pretender's Crown. I've always watched him go 2 Pretender's Crowns and 2 Minor Totems into a set of Runes of the Blight. And the reason he didn't get that the other Pretender's Crown is, first off, he knew he was against Defiler mid, so it's not going to be too hard last hitting against her. And then the other thing is, if you'll notice, Tempest crowed right away. There is no chicken. There is no animal courier. It went straight to a wing courier. So the faster the bottle, or the faster bottle Chu can get, the better off he's going to be. He's going to be able to rotate that bottle on that quick crow, or on that quick winged courier, and you know it's really going to help him control mid game, or control the early game into a mid game off of all the ganks and such you can get from rune controlling with the bottle. Not too much action coming top or bottom. We have a solo Slither versus Andromeda and Valkyrie. I would have liked to have seen Andromeda roaming and Valkyrie mag in the same lane with a Puppet solo, but yet again, this is Fnatic MSI, fantastic team, they know what they're doing. So we'll see how they play it out. Although I do expect, exactly, Magnus, oh I thought he was going to go pick up a TP, looks like he's not. Chu in mid with a kill. Does he have that bottle already? Yeah.
He just got it. He got the kill without the bottle actually. He just got the bottle after the kill.
And if you'll notice, that crow... the crow's actually going back. It looks like he is going to focus more on rune controlling as opposed to cycling the bottle with the crow. But look, I mean, he gets that kill and he's already on his way top to get the illusion. I'm sorry, go ahead, boss.
Yeah, just saying that I don't think Defiler has a chance mid. I mean, Soul Stealer is the strongest mid, and you gotta say it, but she's going to be the better player here. And he just, he solo killed Defiler without a bottle. Just, superior abuse.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
That's going to be a huge issue, in my opinion, against, like, Defiler. I don't see how, considering Soul Stealer does not have any stun or slow, he doesn't have any ganking real mechanisms besides pure damage. That's just bad positioning on Defiler's part, in my opinion. Look at that. That's just the power of Soul Stealer. It blows 2 nukes for 150 mana total, and Defiler's under half HP. He backs up, blows the bottle. Crow's probably on its way here to cycle, or actually 4-minute runes up in 20 seconds. Mag Puppet top. Magnus is basically there to make sure Puppet doesn't die. It's not a huge deal if Mag doesn't get too many creep kills early. Obviously, you want to get him that Blink Dagger fast, but eventually they're going to be able to string. Let me actually check Puppet's build. Yep, he's got 1 into each disable, plus Mag stun. There's going to be some serious damage coming out around level 5 when Mag stun can, pump out some decent damage. They'll probably target Hellbringer and try to chain stun him before he gets a Life Void off.
Yeah, they can do that pretty easily since Puppet's got the really long silence.
Yeah, Puppet, really just great crowd control early.
Andromeda with haste in bottom, it looks like a dead Slither.
That is a dead Slither. Good call on that. It's, you know, that's another thing why I don't really enjoy the Tempest pick and jungling, is because if you had a second person there, you'd have been fine. And you know, yeah, you always want that solo, but at the same time, like that, I don't know. I see a lot of teams Slither, but I'm not huge on it. It's a 450 range hero with no real, you know, escape mechanism, and I don't know. It just seems like he's going to get crushed by something such as a chain stun lane, which is exactly what MSI ran against him. So you got to give him credit on the picks. You know, they knew exactly what they needed to pick in order to crush, you know, a solo in case they did throw down a jungle such as Tempest. And they're looking to pick up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
With such a double-edged sword, having like 2 solo lanes. On one hand, you have 2 solo lanes, so you get experience. But on the other hand, you have 2 solo lanes, so you get killed. So what you gonna do, like? Yeah.
I think you definitely need to pick heroes that you expect to solo with, such as a Corrupted Disciple. He can handle himself in a 2-on-1 because of his high base stats. Wretched Hag, because although her base damage isn't that great, she has a blink, so she can get out. Just things like that. I just don't like to see someone as squishy as Slither end up soloing. I mean, look, it's Andrew's level 4, Valk is 5, and Slither's only level 4. Alright, Tempest coming in here with a stun. Arrow on Slither, making sure he's not going to be able to get Andromeda with a slow. Valkyrie coming in here with the leap, trying to chase Slither down. Slither warding, maybe trying to get the block. Oh, stun on Valkyrie. Valk's not going to get that kill. Slither, nice. Good job getting away. Something hit him, though. The Andromeda coming in from the side. Defiler bottom to try and finish up.
Nuke.
Pick this up on Tempest. One more shot. There it is. Tempest goes down. Defiler with haste. Good rune control. Surprised Chu didn't get that rune. Maybe he felt he really needed to try and focus on his farm. I mean, he is really farming well in mid. Already 35 creep kills. And, you know, it's not even 7 minutes in. So he's over 5x in his lane. Top, there's some action going down. Deathboil on Puppet. I hear a Valk arrow. I don't know where it is. Oh, what a Valk arrow from the tower on Hellbringer. Almost all the way from tower to tower.
That was amazing.
That is why Trixie is on Valkyrie. I don't even need to see the previous game. You don't need to explain to me. Plays like that make Valkyrie such a strong hero, and because so few players in the world can hit arrows like that, that's why you don't see her in today's metagame. But really, that play right there, just unbelievable. Really, really, really well done.
Yeah, one of those heroes that can just gank right from the tower, TP in, and you're in trouble if you don't get out of there. You can be hit by an arrow from the tower and you're dead. Excellent play. Great to see. Great to watch.
Alright, so we have Andromeda just kind of chilling on bottom, farming. Tempest, or Slither doing creep pulls. Tempest was top. Gets the kill on Puppet. This Tempest, you know, although I wasn't a fan of the jungling, I will go ahead and say that he's, ult, taking out Magnus.
Nice double kill.
Yeah, very well done. I think him rotating top and getting that 3 gank off was pretty huge. Chu, though, I mean, Legion really using their Tempest to the full ability. I just wish, you know, Slither wouldn't have gotten, you know, killed earlier. Chu, though, as I was about to say, just monster farming it up. You know, I see him play a lot of area of effect farmers, such as Defiler, such as Soul Stealer, and it's just incredible to watch how he just sits here and is always ahead in gold, is always ahead in experience. And I mean, it's not like he's grabbing Midas and just sitting in lane the whole time. He goes around and he ganks. He plays the way he needs to play for his team, and somehow still ends up 2-3 levels on top. So, just unbelievable gold per minute from him. 360 this early in the game. The next closest on the Legion side would be Trixie, or on the Hellborn side would be Trixie at 250. And yeah, I mean, just really playing good. Now some action going down bottom. Andromeda stunning Slither, coming in on her. Slither probably going to get away here. Hellbringer coming in trying to help out with a save. Hellbringer did dot Andromeda. She's going to go down. Valk blows her invis, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
great
nice.
ult by Hellbringer. He had to actually wait for mana on that one. Really, really good play. I really like Hellbringer's build, by the way. He gets one into Unholy Shackles early instead of maxing Life Void. I think having that one extra slow and attack speed slow really helps you gank. And in that case, it actually got them the kill on Valkyrie. I see a lot of players just maxed